Welcome to the Mantis Show. Back again. Hopefully this episode makes it to you on time. With me today, my co-host, Box Watterson.
What's up?
And my audio engineer,
What?
Man, this is like a rap mixtape. We need to get together. You know, I've been meaning for the longest time to make a parody mixtape.
No. Yes.
You guys.
You said fire wrong. You pronounced it like parody.
That's
that's right.
Yeah, what did I say? Oops. Seriously though, you guys have seen my mixtape album artwork, right?
Yes.
That I made.
No,
so good.
I have not.
No way you have not. There's no way.
I've not seen that.
Please, Box, if you can find it within a reasonable amount of time, you need to bring it up. So one day I was at work and I do what I do best. I fuck around. And man, I just took out my phone and took the perfect fucking I was like, man, I'm going for a rapper style pose. Yeah, here.
Hoes be tripping.
Hose
my
be
That's
God.
the name of the album.
But anyways, I put this awesome grayscale filter on it, and it made these boxes behind me kind of look like skyscrapers or something, like a city line. And man, the way I angled myself, it doesn't look like I'm taking a selfie. It just looks like some guy with a cheap DSMR camera was like, yeah. And I even copied and pasted a Death Row Records
That's
And a parental advisory in the
and a
corner.
parental advisory sticker.
Went all out.
Oh man,
Hoes be tripping,
I didn't
dude.
cut it. It's the truth,
Man,
man.
when's the release date for that thing?
Oh, it's just dropping. It's coming. I thought about doing it during that eclipse, but I figured if the sun isn't going to be out, it's going to be extinguished by the moon. We got to have some fire up in here.
Yeah, that's right.
We got to have some fire to replace that.
That would have been a badass fucking
But
music
then
video.
I thought, man, I don't want to ruin the eclipse for everyone.
Yeah, it would be totally shadowed by
Exactly.
your mixed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I regret saying that.
I think we all do.
Yeah, speaking of that, we talked about the eclipse in last week's episode, but you're never going to hear about it.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah.
Well, you can hear me in box, but
Well, see, so look, this is the deal. This is what happened. Box and I, because Doc doesn't help us at all with anything.
I bring snacks.
No, he doesn't. We're sitting here. It's 1 a.m. We start editing. It's around 1 a.m. We start editing episode 11. We get all the way to the very end of episode 11, and we're making some final cuts, some little polishing here and there. What the fuck? Here
Yep.
and there,
And everywhere.
sorry, I got like a bubble in my throat. Anyway, yeah, excuse me. But anyways, we finish up editing, and we have to open up another file just for a second, just to kind of figure things out. We go to open episode 11 back up, and it says wavefile.6 or something like that, not found. And we're like, well, what the fuck does that mean? What is that? So we started looking. The entire episode, all of my audio from minute 18 all the way to minute number 45, gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just fucking
Completely-
ruined the whole episode.
Completely vanished without a trace.
Google probably deleted it for having something offensive in it.
Hate speech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to go there.
Yeah,
I mean, literally. I mean, I know no one will ever be able to hear this episode, but just imagine it like that Tenacious D song. This is not the best song in the world.
Tribute.
It's just a tribute. That was the greatest episode of all time, but you're just never going to hear it. And it really sucks.
In the world. Eat your soul.
Yeah, man. And I'm not gonna lie, that really made me mad. And something that we've been really good about here on this show is we really, really make sure we're consistent every week.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the future we may have a week off here and there for a holiday or something like that. But for the most part, the Mantis show is every week. We usually drop on Thursdays.
Even still, for holidays, today we're planning on recording 2 episodes.
Yeah. So, way to break the fourth wall there, buddy.
I don't care.
Well, now that's just
There's no walls in podcasting, only freedom.
It ruins my angle. You know what? You're really starting to bring this to an ass grinding halt with your.
I think I'm fucking hilarious.
Well, you are the funniest person you know.
Well, yeah, I am.
Man, you know what? Something that makes me, I don't know, dude. It just makes me so fucking angry, and that there's nothing I can do about it. There's nobody I could call. There's not really a number that can help me. Well, I work kind of an odd schedule. So most of the time, whenever other people are awake, they're around bustling, it's noon, I'm probably just getting out of bed.
Yeah.
I got a real weird work schedule. For about 2 weeks now, I've received phone calls from the cable company.
Oh.
They've called me. Oh, hi, Mr. Podcast Radio host. We see that you have an internet subscription with us. We were wondering if for $10 more a month, you'd like to add a cable subscription.
Fuck no.
Or was it $10 cheaper? It may have even been cheaper. And I'm like, you can go fuck yourself in the grossest kind of way. Please, excommunicate me from this fucking call list. Take me off of this goddamn call list right now, because if I get woke up one more time and it's not a call saying that the sky is falling, that I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind.
I
Waking
know
up,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
I try and be really patient with people who do that type of stuff, because I have worked that and I know how bad it sucks.
Me too.
But if you wake me up, I'm not going to be patient.
Man, usually I'm like, hello, and they say it, and I'm like, yeah, man, this was me for about 2 weeks. Man, I'm really sorry. I really am not in need of cable. I've got all the streaming services you can imagine. Sir, would you mind please taking me off this call list? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll get you off that. Nope. Didn't work.
Couldn't be bothered.
So the next person I fucking screamed at, then I get a call that I sleep through, and they leave a voicemail. Who the fuck leaves voicemails? So that was my first concern. I'm like, nobody I know leaves voicemails. They just text me or something.
Yeah.
And I look at the voicemail, it says 2 minutes and 56 seconds.
Good grief.
2 minutes and 56 seconds. I'm like,
Jesus.
who in the hell could possibly... No, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, who the hell? Do I have somebody reading off an audiobook on this line or something? Who could this possibly be? Here, I'm going to try to get this going. We don't have our cord right now to plug this directly in. You may be able to hear a little bit of it, though. Let's get this on here.
It's literally hold music.
They gave you 3-minute hold music as a voicemail.
Yes, this is the voicemail. And see, I listened to the whole thing around the 2 minute mark.
They got you anyway.
I started getting really suspicious. I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna pick this up. I think this is gonna keep going. So I'm like, this is the longest the cable company's ever kept me on the phone. So I just kept listening.
Oh my God.
I couldn't tell where what part of the song began when it ended. It was just,
Oh my God.
so I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And at first, I didn't know it was the cable company. I'm just like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? So I called the number back. Oh, you've reached cable company.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking bastards.
It's a scam. They did it on purpose.
And I called this guy. I'm like, look, man. Look, I just spent 2 minutes and 59 seconds listening to this voicemail that you left on my phone. And you're lucky it didn't wake me up and that I didn't pick up the phone and hear 2 minutes and 59 seconds of music, because I would have been really infuriated.
God.
So, if please, sir, I know your job's probably not great, and I'm going to be as easy as possible for you. Please take me off this list.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh my God.
Take me off the list. And he's like, okay, you're off the list. But for the next 90 days, you will still receive calls on subscriptions that you are not subscribed to. Or services you're not subscribed to. And I'm like, what? 90 more days? What did I do to you?
Expect more voicemails.
The voicemail's still not... Look,
It's still
going. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I've had enough. I've had enough torturing you. But that literally... That's what's going on with these cable companies these days. Did you ever do that to people, Doc?
No, I didn't.
Well, is there some inside mistake that they could have made that happen?
No. I really don't know. That's just, it's a
Instead of,
scam.
like,
it's a scam. They know they're relying on you on one of two things happening. Either A, you're just, if you did answer, let's say you did answer, you would just stay on there out of spite. Because I have had telemarketers call me and be like, please hold for an important message. Like, you have the nerve to call me and immediately put me on hold. No, it does not work that way. And I just assume that they think you've
got the wrong number.
You've got the wrong number. It's a voice. But I think maybe they are assuming that you'll stay on there out of spite to cuss them out, and then they can calm you down and then sell you more cable.
Yeah. Hey, look, sir, I understand that you're feeling angry right now.
But what if?
But you wouldn't be angry
If you heard
if
some
you got
freeform jazz.
Yeah, or if you got to see the new sitcom on CBS or the new
How
reality
about a month
show.
of free showtime?
Yeah, how about
How does
that?
that sound?
The price is locked in for 12 months. Yeah,
Yeah,
you sign you up. Say anything at all if you mean yes. No, I don't want. All right, we've got you
We'll
down
get you
for the
down.
subscription, and
A
how nice of
technician
you.
will be
Enjoy
shortly.
2.5 Men.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes, and how nice of you to offer to pay for the showtime we were going to give you for free. What an upstanding! You're a wonderful customer. You really. I'm glad you're trying to support this cable company.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm just ready for Google Fiber to come in and level. Look, I don't want to support Google now, but I mean, I kind of do a little bit, just out of spite, just out of being like, fuck.
Look, I'm just
yeah.
really excited for Bing Fiber.
No, yeah,
Bing
Bing
Fiber,
Fiber.
Estimated the year 2030.
When
I think
Ask Jeeves Fiber gets laid down, the game is gonna be changed, dude. It's gonna be ridiculous.
We're gonna be all the way up to broadband.
Yeah,
speeds.
1,000 gigabyte download
Yeah.
speeds.
Gigabytes.
I'm always real apprehensive though to, I don't know, answer any questions those guys ever ask whenever they call you. They always call me and they'll be like, yeah, I just want to verify your address, your name.
it's because they're trying to fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, that's not me. I don't live on Earth. I don't have an
Hello,
address.
sir. How is your day going? Hey, fuck you, buddy. I'll ask the questions here.
just pull them.
Yeah, that'll get him to hang up real fast.
Get somebody else to pick up. Oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have called this number. You really shouldn't have. You don't know what you've done. And then just
Okay.
hang up the phone.
Story time with Doc. Back when I was working, I feel like I may have already told this. If so, cut it out. If
Okay.
not,
Tell it
enjoy.
again.
I was working at cable technical support, and I got a call from a lady. Seemed normal at first, and it didn't start going bad until I just asked her to repeat, which I understand is bad, but whatever. I asked her to repeat. I was like, did you say your cable and internet are out, or just your internet? And she lost her shit.
Yeah, I think you did tell this
I think
story.
I told you all about it off air, but I'll tell you all this. I mean, she started saying nonsense. She told me I lived in India in a dirt hut with 7 other people. I mean, she's lividly screaming because I have a thick Indian accent. I understand how she can make that mistake.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't.
Please come again.
People.
Listen, I'm going to have you to calm down, man.
I was so tempted to do that all the time. Thank you for recording. Blah blah blah. How can I assist you?
Oh my God, dude.
I love how I love how whenever they ask you questions on there, like you ask them questions, you'll be like, hey buddy, why'd you call? And then they just keep reading off their script. They're
Yeah.
like, you have called this cable company and we would like to provide you with. You're like, dude, fuck you, shut up. And he's like, we just want to let you know that. I'm like, hey you, fuck you, hey you. That's like, I get these calls from these charities all the time. Like there's one, it's something about the police. There's another one that's something else. They're like, can I speak to the head of the household, please? And I'm like, yeah. You couldn't tell by my voice. Of course I'm the head of the household. What do you want? And they're like, great. I just wanted to let you know. And then they go on and say this, and I can't tell if it's a robot or something, or if it's automated, or if they're just so good at knowing what your response is gonna be, your pissed off response, that they record the perfect thing and play it back to
God.
you. Really, that's what it feels like, because I never feel like I get a genuine answer.
Yeah, man. I never know how to respond to those calls anymore, because at my work, they'll call me sometimes and ask me if I want to come in early, but it's usually the same phone number. Every once in a while, there's a number that has a different area code, but it's still somehow my same work. Like, I get a phone call from somebody that lives in, like, Wyoming, and they're like, hey, we're just wondering if you want to come in early. So I'm always, whenever I see those numbers, I'm always like, okay, if I'm going to pick this up, I'm just going to act like a crazy person so they'll never call me again. And then, like, I pick it up, and I'm like, hello? And then as soon as I hear it, like,
you sounded out deranged.
because now I'm nervous.
What a fucked up thing to say.
No, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now because like my work will call me and I'll be like, I'm afraid to just be like, like I breathe into the phone and just be like,
Just answer.
what do you want? You know, just like a crazy madman.
Flash.
But I'm afraid I'm gonna pick it up and it's gonna be my manager and be like, what the hell are you doing? If you got time for this, your ass is coming into work. I'm like, no.
Sorry, I was watching this video and it was dirty and yeah, I'll be in. That's why you got to go with like a moderate crazy voice. You gotta. It's the same way I always answer. Hello, because then even if it is like a boss, someone you know, you're just like, hey, sorry about that. I got a thing. I had a throat bubble.
Yeah, there's something. I don't know. I just got some scratching going on.
Yeah. No, sorry.
I was sick and then I suddenly recovered.
Yeah, I'm good now. So
Yeah, dude. There was something else. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I came with this idea. Actually, it's not even an idea. It's something that's already been invented. It's one of those things, one of those services that's available, but you won't ever need it enough, or you'll never use it enough times in your entire life to merit actually paying for it.
Yeah.
So, you know those services online, it looks up the cell phone numbers, tells you who it is calling?
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to look that up. Be like, is this FBI?
Yeah.
You know, who is it? Is this FBI? Is this
the NSA?
Is this Trump?
you'll know it's the FBI whenever in real big letters it says not the FBI.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hear they're real subtle.
Fool me.
You almost miss them. They'll slip right by you. Like
and then they call you and they're like, hey, I would like to buy some drugs. Do you have those?
I would like prostitute, but say it in a way that is convincing and sounds sexual. Do you have that, sir? I'm gonna have to call you back. Hold on. Hello? I'm sorry. I had a thing in my throat and I was speaking like this. And that's not my normal voice.
You got the wrong person.
Wrong number. But they need to have one of those services that is just that should be what our tax dollars are going to. That should be public sector shit.
Yeah.
And I know you got the white pages, but I swear the white or yellow pages, whichever, I don't even know what's the difference.
I don't know.
Do you know?
I think they've ran out of yellow ink.
The color. I think the color's the difference.
I think
you're smart. You must work for the NSA or something.
Oh my god!
If you called and say not a doctor,
it would be too far from the truth.
No, but seriously, like instead of giving, I think those yellow pages and white pages, they only have like landlines on them.
Yeah,
and businesses. I think it's just an excuse to give you a big old ad in your house. That's the whole world's just constantly trying to figure out how to advertise to you more. That's what everyone does.
Yeah, I was looking up some stuff about advertising because, we were thinking of putting maybe a couple little things here and there for the Mantis show, just trying to expand our reach a little bit. And people are like, oh, yeah, you should put an ad in, like, the newspaper? I'm like, yeah. That's really what I want. My show's emblem being shit on by a bird in a cage. Like, that's all it is.
Exactly.
It's just bird cage lining. It's something people roll up and hit their dog with. It's just shit. It's going to be stuffed into an ornate cup and put into a moving box. Like, that's what the Mantis show ad is going to say if it's on a newspaper.
I got a question about that.
Yeah.
Why do you stuff the cup full of the paper? I feel like it'd make more sense to put it on the outside.
Having it on the inside makes it to where it's more of a structurally sound, more of a solid thing. Oh. So, like, if something hits it on the right side, it'll be easier for the energy to travel through the paper than it would the air to hit it distributes it more. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I'm just making this up. I don't know.
Who knows?
Fucking just cause, Doc.
Bing it.
I mean, god damn it. Just gonna sit and ask me stuff like I'm supposed to know. I've never worked for a moving company.
That's our job.
Yeah.
Me and Box, we're the knowers.
Yes.
Yeah, but that service would be that'd be
Would.
great, man. Because I've looked up a lot of them. There's like, yeah, this person calls it's one of those cruise scams where they say you want a free cruise to the Bahamas.
Yes. What a free cruise.
I mean, really, the only place you can fucking find those is like people on Reddit. They're like, "Hey, this fucking number keeps calling me. Who the hell is this?"
Well,
and then they like a bunch of comments will be like, "It's a scam."
Supposedly, the FCC has a database of notorious numbers, telemarketers.
You can put yourself on a no-call list.
Yeah, I got a text about a couple weeks ago from my cell provider saying, just so you know, you have the legal right to get on this list to where they won't call you. I was like, why don't you just go ahead and assume people don't want those calls and fucking put them on?
Right. How about you automatically opt me out of receiving them?
I don't know about y'all, but I don't know anyone that's just, I love getting telemarketing calls.
No, not a single person.
It's the same thing like with online subscriptions. Whenever you're like making an account, at the very bottom, there's always a little check mark that says,
Send me emails
Send me emails of news and offers and all this shit. And it's like, why is that already checked? Who is going to check that of their own volition?
It's like, I'm ordering Silly Putty. What developments are going to happen with fucking Silly Putty?
Yeah, we got a new color. Now it's dark gray.
Yeah. Man, it's just ridiculous. There's actually, Mantis Show listeners, there's a website you can go to, and you can type in your phone number. Hell, type in every phone number you've had for like the past 10 years. Basically, it searches your number in this database, and it'll tell you whether or not you're entitled to money from a class action lawsuit, because these telemarketing companies were calling people saying they won free cruises, and they
didn't.
And they didn't. That's bad or something.
Yeah.
It's false advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be some type of fraud. So, hey, you may be entitled into
$5.
Yeah, you might be coming into some money.
Money orders sent to your mailbox in the next 2 years.
Man, I got something like that once. My cell provider, they did something where like their internet speeds were wrong, like on the advertisement, and then they had to send everybody money because the lawsuit went through. I got like $2 in a check. I was like, sweet, cool. Okay, I have a check that has $2 on it. It's gonna cost more gas to go up to the
bank. My bank has a $3 check cashing fee, so is it worth it?
Exactly. I feel like I will lose money by trying to cash this in. God damn it!
It's one of those things, man. It's like you bite into a Long John, nice donut, and then there's like shit filling inside.
I knew it was gonna be shit.
Yeah, well, it's just the worst thing I can think of. I just don't know anything more unpleasant than that. So, anyways, we're moving on. So, I'm thinking it's about time we do a little bit of mansplaining. Mansplaining is a segment to where we take a topic, and really, this is just an owning of the phrase mansplaining, because anytime a man explains anything or talks about anything, apparently it's fucking offensive. But we basically take something and we elaborate on it. We give our views on it. We tell maybe how it pisses us off or how you can make it better. In general, the description of mansplaining, I feel like I change it every week.
It's malleable.
Yeah, I don't really have a description that I've stuck with.
You might say that we mansplain mansplaining.
There you go. It's an inception of mansplaining. It's just an overlapping kind of, I don't know. It's an overlapping thing or something. Whatever's funny. So, anyways, this week in mansplaining, ellipses.
Ellipses. ...
Most people don't even know what the ... is called. There's actually a word that represents that little ... The misuse of periods.
Mm-hmm.
And it's most of the time it's a misuse. The ellipses. I am so tired of seeing ellipses in text messages from my mother or my grandmother. I swear, there's something about older people that they don't understand that whenever you put ... after something, it's rude as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I found that my mom isn't the only one that she'll be like, love you ...
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck you mean by that? What is that? Either that's really sad because you're implying that I don't love you or something, and that I'm neglecting you,
or you're saying it like
Yeah,
sarcastically.
love you.
Oh my god, yeah.
She doesn't even know.
Yeah, dude, my buddy's friend, I was talking to him about this the other day. He's like, man, I really hate whenever I text my mom. I'm like, why? It's your mom. He's like, dude, she puts these dots, this dot after fucking everything. And he's like, it makes me so uncomfortable. He's like, it makes me so angry.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, you, what? Your mom does that too? He's like, yeah, and my dad. I'm like, what the oh my god. He's like, yeah, I told her the other day, I was like, Mom, stop putting that after your stuff. She's like, why? ... And he said, he's like, because it's fucking rude. It's rude. I don't know why it's rude. And he's like, she said, well, I'm just putting it there because I'm kind of, showing that there's more to the sentence and that, I'm kind of thinking it's almost like how I would talk. He's like, if there was more to the sentence, why wouldn't you just put the rest of the fucking sentence?
Exactly.
Instead of putting this ... making me think that there's going to be some climactic buildup to something that I'm like, don't do the whole thing where you send me, oh my god, no, the worst thing happened. And then I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And 10 minutes later, you're like, oh, nothing. I just spilled some water on my pants and it looked like I peed a little. ... You won't believe ... what happened ... It's like, dude, don't play with my emotions, please.
Real.
Don't play. Every time I pull out my phone, there's like a threat of nuclear war. There's some solar eclipse happening, and people are telling me it's gonna blind me, or like there's some new disease, ass flu that's going around.
Ass flu.
And it's about to. I don't need any more surprises.
Yes.
I don't need a ... from somebody that I love or love ... There's no. I don't fucking need that. Because anytime you say, yeah, I got this thing for you, it's a surprise ... Surprise? Am I supposed to be excited now?
It's stressful because you don't know what they meant. It could be interpreted many different ways.
Yeah, and man, why is it called an ellipses? I'm not good enough at English to know that. Like, what does an ellipses mean? Does it just say 3 consecutive dots in the dictionary?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure that'd be pretty stupid. Like, why would they put ellipses? Like, but that's the definition, just ...
Yeah.
It's like, well, what? Great, now I'm stressed out trying to figure out what the fuck they mean. What's an ellipses?
This definition is being rude to me.
Like, yeah, you fucking assholes. Dictionary.com. I'm gonna call a customer service line on them. I found myself doing that. Actually, I've got a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle that's in my kitchen right now. And the past 3 or 4 Hidden Valley Ranch bottles that I've bought, I know this has nothing to do with ellipses, but every single time, what happens is the little cap that's on the inside of it that has a little circle in it, so where you can control the flow of your ranch and you don't get like 1,600 pounds of it come out all at the same time.
Yeah.
That little cap falls down in to my fucking ranch.
Oh.
Has that never happened to you?
No, I've never seen that.
Every fucking bottle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm finding myself, I think I'm getting old, dude, because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call them. Maybe they'll send me some coupons in the mail or something.
Yeah.
I'm getting really sick of that.
I got a definition here for ellipses.
All right, we'll get it.
The omission from speech or writing of a word or words that are superfluous or able to be understood from contextual clues.
So
basically,
there's a second
you're
definition.
Really rude.
The second definition is a set of dots indicating an ellipses. So there's that.
I like the second definition better.
Yeah, makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
God, dude, yeah. I get that shit all the time from my mom, too. She's always saying something that's going on, followed by ... I'm like, oh. I really don't know how to take it. I don't know what it is about just older people and texting in general. They just don't do it. They overuse emojis.
And they send you those pictures that'll say, a mother's love for her son is like the sun and the moon and the star, and it's got all the little hearts around it.
Yeah.
And it's got like sometimes my mom will just send me a picture of like a cute cartoon puppy dog, and it's got like hearts on its eyes. I'm like, what the fuck are you, Mom?
Yeah, your mom knows you. It's like, oh, I really appreciate this.
Oh, you're right, Mom. I love this. Doc, you're the only person I know that actually has a good texting relationship with his mom.
I'm thankful for my mom. I really am. I say that both as a son and just as a person who is easily annoyed by silly shit. I don't get ... My mom spends more time on the internet than me playing games, and that's almost no exaggeration.
Wow.
So she's always up to date. I can talk to her about the latest dank memes, and she gets it.
That's a rarity.
It is, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, my mom would be like, oh, a Mimi?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
my mom said that to me. She's like, what's a Mimi? I was like, oh no, are we doing this? Are we doing this?
Hey, look at this guy. He's got red hair and braces, and he's got these really unfortunate situations that happen. His name's Bad News Brandon.
God.
Mom, do you mean Bad News Brian? Yeah, what I say, ... Mom!
It's a Mimi.
It's a Mimi. A fucking Mimi.
My mom, she does the thing she does do the ellipses, but her big thing is emojis. She's
God.
always like sending like the laughing, crying emoji about everything. Like,
Can you go to the grocery store? Laugh, cry emoji.
yeah, like she'll be like, "Hey, can you go to the grocery for me?" And I'm like, "Oh, I already went and got groceries." And she's like, "Okay, lol." And then the laughing, crying emoji. I'm like, "Was it really that funny that I already went and did it before you asked me?"
It's just, yeah. Hey, Box, would you mind taking out the trash? Eggplant, squirt.
Oh
emoji.
God! Oh God!
Hey, I think the toilet's clogged. Can you come unclog these pipes?
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
Squirt.
Oh man, I don't understand. Like, there's just that barrier. I really hope that doesn't happen to me. Once I get a certain age where technology just becomes like this thing that I don't get.
Man, I'm really scared. It's just gonna happen to all of us. I know it is, because every person that is like 20 years older than us, they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have some like actual study and analysis of this, but I'm pretty sure the anecdotal evidence of every fucking adult 20 years older than myself, my encounters with them, I'm sure that right there will suffice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
every single one.
every fucking one of them. What do you look like you got to say something, Doc?
Yeah, I'm just browsing through to see good examples of the stuff my mom texts me.
Find anything?
I got a spoon.
She sent you a spoon?
Yeah.
Is that like the Room reference
No,
or
look,
something?
it's my favorite spoon. It's the best cereal spoon. It's long. It's actually like a milkshake spoon that, I don't know, we probably stole from somewhere. I don't know where it came from, but it had gone missing in my house somewhere. I don't know where. And she found it.
And she just sends you a picture of the spoon?
Did it say lol after it?
No. Or LOL ...
I thought your mom was trying to make a reference to The Room with spoons.
What is that?
Yeah, dude.
That movie with Tommy Wiseau that they're making another movie about making that movie with what's his name, James Franco, and
Hate it.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to not like James Franco, but
Still don't.
I've looked at some of his stuff. Man, he's got some good shows. That
yeah, like that one about the JFK
11 something 64 something like that.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu.
That was a good show.
Wasn't he in Grown Ups too?
I've never even seen Grown Ups.
Yeah.
I'm doing the thing.
Oh, he's doing the thing.
Yeah. It was a weak one.
No, well,
Look, I apologize. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm making terrible jokes.
There's something going on. What? Are you really, Doc? Imposter, who are you?
He's a replicant.
He's a reptilian. Throw a milkshake on him. Milkshakes, robots hate milkshakes. According to South Park, you can throw a milkshake on one and isn't that what happens? The Osimo 3000, they like throw milkshakes.
No, he farted or whatever, and then they were like, robots don't fart.
Oh, I was thinking of something else then. There's something to where milkshakes fuck with robots. What am I thinking of? Is that like Austin Powers or something?
Beats me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Man, I'm not good at movie references. I'm just good at obstructing other people's movie references or references to anything in general that I just find.
Apparently, I'm not.
Well, you're good at interrupting. I'm playing. No, I'm
You ever
really.
hear that joke
Interrupting
about-
counts as moo.
Damn you, Box. I was just about to fucking say it. You interrupted me. How ironic.
Anyways, guys, I'm thinking of. I want to introduce a new segment this week.
Oh,
New segment I've been wanting to get off my chest for a while. All right, so this segment is called Selective Evolution. It's Mantis's evolutionary guide to the universe, basically. And this is what, if I was an almighty deity and I was the creator of the universe and I had the power to manipulate the course of the gene pool and like basically how animals develop, these are the things that I would do. And this week, I've got this idea, okay? And this idea is not only beneficial to humanity, but it's also beneficial to the economy, to my pocket specifically. But it's not without its downfalls. My idea is if I had the almighty powers of God, or a godlike figure, per se.
Yeah.
If I use the word per se, the phrase per se, right?
Per se.
Per se, I would have it to where hands and feet, they automatically have calluses on them.
Yes.
Because why? There's not many professions out there that you wouldn't do well with some calluses on your hands.
I mean,
hand model. I mean, that's.
Yeah, they usually show the top of the hands though, right? Like they're showing off a wedding ring. You don't see the calluses under the hand. They could put makeup on. They already polish it up so much with Photoshop. What does it matter?
I mean, if you want to play guitar, you need calluses on your
You
fingertips.
want to
Absolutely.
You want to work on a car? Boom, well, there you go.
It's not gonna hurt so bad anymore
Yeah,
if you slam your hand
I
into
feel
a
like
piece
even
of
if you're
metal.
like in an office job, like maybe a lot of typing would.
I mean, there's just so many good things.
Yeah, and imagine calluses on your feet. Imagine not having to wear, like if
Your feet hurt just standing up all day.
Yeah, so imagine just automatically having calluses where you can just walk over some fucking hot coals and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt at all. And see, here's my business plan. This is my business plan. You guys know how Amazon bought out Whole Foods and whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of that organic food shit, that's like a pretty big scam. For the most part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up an organic shoe store.
Organic shoes.
Yeah,
store.
organic shoes. You walk in, so you got some nice Nikes on. You looking to upgrade this to organic, and one of our professional fitters will take your shoe off, take your money, and send you out the door. Like, oh my god, it's the perfect fucking scam, dude. Imagine so many people are like, look, we'll advertise like, hey, it'll improve. Back pain? You won't have back pain anymore?
You'll be closer to nature.
Yeah, your feet will no longer hurt because you'll have full flexibility and mobility. Also, your balance.
And it's good for the earth.
Right. And your balance is better. And and you're right, it's good for the earth. There's no vulcanized rubber that's filling up landfills anymore.
A child in China won't have to work in a sweatshop to make your shoes anymore.
Right. You got your nice organic shoes going on.
Yeah, you'll just put those kids out of a job.
Can we have an option for gluten-free organic shoes?
Absolutely.
Oh my god!
All of them are certified organic, gluten-free
And
shoes.
we also have a
Non-GMO.
pair for vegans.
And the people that don't like organic shoes, we'll have a non-organic department to where we just resell the shoes that we take from those other customers.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so...
That's
it's-
a good idea.
I just see someone coming in there. Well, I just bought these brand new Jordans, but I've been reading on the internet that organic shoes are really good for you. Well, yeah, we can help you with that.
let's see. What size are you? 9.5. Okay. All right. We think that's your perfect fit.
Just take like a bottle of water and just like take a brush and just like brush some water on their feet. There it is. There's
There you
the
go.
shoe.
Look at there. Now you won't have to change you won't have to get a new pair of those for another 6 months. So make sure to come back and see us. Okay?
Yeah.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah. It's fucking
Because
brilliant.
and I'm almost not. It's not in a funny matter because people are fucking stupid enough to do it.
It's just like all that detox bullshit where they're like,
They put the pads on the bottom of your feet. And
Yeah.
they're like, hey, see, that's the mercury coming out on that. Oh,
fucking
man.
hell, man. Yes.
Isn't that
We need-
wonderful?
We need to get on this. Organic shoes.
Yeah, somebody else is gonna get on if we don't. You said you talking about gluten free. I was at Qdoba the other day, and
I was there today.
yeah, Qdoba's like a Subway but for burritos.
Yeah,
It's really fucking
exactly.
I love
And
Qdoba.
well, anyways, there's this lady in front of me. First of all, I knew it was gonna be a problem because she does that whole thing to where she's got a burrito bowl and she finishes the order. And then she walks back to the beginning of the line. She's like, okay, and for the next one, I'm like, you fucking... I gotta be at work in like 30 minutes. You fucking bitch, move out of my way.
Oh my God. Who does that?
Right, who does that?
Did she have a septum piercing?
No, she was like...
Surprisingly.
She was like 50. And she looks at the lady on the counter and goes, hey, is that rice gluten-free?
Oh, no.
Is it gluten-free?
Oh, my God.
All right, bitch. So, first of all, here's some mansplaining for you here. Gluten comes from wheat. It's from wheat. Bitch, is rice wheat? I don't think so. Then the lady behind the counter looks at her. She turns around to her coworker. She's like, hey, come here for a second. Hey, I want you, hey. And she gets her up there and she's like, is this rice gluten-free? And she looks at it. She goes, they got white rice and brown rice. She goes, well, the white rice that doesn't have cilantro in it is. It's like, bitch, let me explain to you. Cilantro is gluten-free, bitch.
Oh my
bitch,
God.
order your burrito, please.
Oh my God. People are so dumb.
If you're so concerned about gluten, if you really have celiac disease, then you know what gluten is.
Exactly.
Isn't that a fairly rare disease?
Very rare.
Extremely rare.
So this woman's here asking if it's gluten-free. But if she knew what gluten was and where it occurs, she'd know that it's not in fucking plain rice. It's not in rice. There's no gluten in rice. And gluten, it's not going to make your dick fly off. There's another South Park
for
reference.
real.
I'm so tired of the whole gluten-free shit.
Oh, me too, man.
I couldn't, if I worked in the food industry, I couldn't do it. If someone asked me, does that salad have gluten in it? Oh, well, do you want croutons? No. Then probably not.
Yeah, is this Coca-Cola
Is the salad
gluten-free?
wheat? No? Okay, then it's probably gluten-free, you dumb bitch.
Oh my God. I feel like at that point I would just start saying yes. Everything, literally everything has gluten in it, including the water. Don't
The air has gluten in it.
She just passed. Call an ambulance. She's having an overdose on gluten.
Don't call the ambulance. The ambulance has gluten in it.
Oh, God. It's everywhere.
They'll stick her with an IV full of gluten.
Pure fucking gluten.
We thought this was the anti-gluten dote.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Box, what do you got something this week?
Yeah. You know, we were talking a lot about old people, and it kind of relates to what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I'm an avid fisherman, you know.
Oh yeah, I know you're good at not catching those fish.
No,
whenever we're together.
No, I catch plenty of fish. I catch plenty, but you know, it's kind of the old man in me, you know, just to go out early in the morning and catch some fish. But every time I go, there's always old retired people just out there fishing, just relax and have a good time. But the thing is, every time, there's always at least one or two of them that see young me just coming up there to fish, and they always give me the stink eye, like they just had a skunk, they just sniff a skunk's asshole in their face,
sprayed right in their face,
and they just get that look. They're like, oh, a fucking young person.
He's probably gonna throw rocks in the pond.
A fucking
do you even know what
person.
a fish is?
They're like, oh, this motherfucker, he's coming up here, he's gonna ruin our good day. Just coming up here, fishing.
He's not my grandson.
It's like, man, you know, if I was them, I would think, like, if I saw someone young doing something that I do, and I'm old, I'm like, man, there's hope. There's hope for this generation.
Yeah, you would be like, I'm glad to see that old-fashioned traditions are being carried on. Instead, they're like, shouldn't he be at work?
Yeah, they're like, oh, man, he's probably going to come out here and he's probably going to play some of that rap music.
Yeah, I bet he tries throwing some of them damn pheromones in the water and suck up all the fish to his end of the pond.
Yeah, fucking millennials.
Yeah.
He's probably got one of them fish finder apps on his phone.
Look at him, his damn organic shoes. Fucking fancy. I wish I could afford them. Not on my pension.
Yeah, that's right.
Social Security ain't what it used to be.
But, you know, I've just noticed, like, why do old people do that? They see you doing something that they are also doing, and they look down on you because you're younger. And it's like, man, I just don't get it. I'll be like, man, thank God there's kids like this in the world.
You haven't earned it yet. That's what they think.
Oh,
You haven't
I
earned
can't
the
wait
right.
till I'm old and I can mean mug teenagers.
Yeah,
and-
I really.
know.
I don't want to bitch too much about it because I really want to be able to do.
Yeah,
me too.
Grit my teeth and just be like, you fuck.
you don't know what it's like.
Me too.
I was in the war.
That's right.
I bet you don't even remember Justin Bieber.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't in the war, but
Yeah, that's whenever
because they wouldn't let me in because I had flat feet. But I wanted to be in the war.
That's what they always say. Yeah, I got flat feet, man. I can never. That's what all my friends always say. Yeah, I can never be drafted. I got flat feet. It's like really.
I
Well,
think that's gonna stop the draft.
yeah, I think whenever if there's 15 million fucking people rushing our shores, then they're
You're
like,
gonna get drafted,
like,
Paul
all
Twist.
right, your feet they look just fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, no, that's got the biggest curve. Look, you could wear the St. Louis Arch as an organic
Yeah,
shoe.
luckily for you, we have these inserts, these orthopedic inserts that we can put in to protect
Organic
your
into
little, yeah, these organic
Organic
inserts. So they're like, they just hand you a pair of boots. You're like, where are the inserts? You're like, oh,
They're organic.
they're organic. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's perfect then.
Look, if that shit keeps buzzing, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doc?
Literally just on my phone. It's something to do with that. Well, you wouldn't know because we talked about it last episode, and look where that got us. But I have this fucking electromagnetic force to me. That was on last episode.
Yeah, that was.
the
Yeah.
corrupted one.
Yeah.
Look, I got to talk about it again because it's very significant. I don't know what did it. Guys, touch your microphone.
Oh, wait. First, Doc, please do a demonstration of you barely touching your
no,
microphone.
y'all do it first.
All right, so this is Box touching his mic. This is me touching mine.
That's me touching mine.
Yeah, that's him. His mic. I don't know if it's his mic or if it's him.
I
Here. Okay,
okay, so it's my mic, but it's still.
I almost didn't want to break the magic. I didn't want you to touch.
Edit that part out. I think it's personally. It's me and my mic together. Because you touch it, Box. Not that bad.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way fucking worse.
So that's anytime you hear audio issues on here, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I pull my phone out to check Facebook
There's
stuff
too
in the
much
middle of an
electrical
episode,
interference.
you'll just hear that like. Zzz. I can only. I'm just kind of have to start recording the podcast from way back here and just shout.
Well,
back here, I can do no damage to the audio.
I mean, most of the time, that's what I have to do. Like, whenever I get to shouting, I have to like put my face up towards
yeah,
the
but
sky.
I don't shout much.
I shout so much. My throat gets so raw sometimes. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I guess what I'm gonna do about it is just end this fucking episode.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yep, fuck it. That's enough. Cut it. You've been listening to The Mantis Show. Thank you guys for tuning in and on episode 12. And maybe someday we'll be able to figure out what happened in the lost episode 11. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter at The Mantis Show. Subscribe on YouTube, like, rate, review on iTunes. It really helps us out. And we'll see you next week.